Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mice and men and mice and all y'all out there in YouTube land. I just figured I'd make this video. I've had a couple of requests to get some numbers out there about how things are going at Advanced Trucking. Now, I've been here for a little over 2 months. And it's been pretty good, yeah. I enjoy it. I love the truck. Everything's good with the office personnel, and yeah, I still like it. So the numbers are coming. I've got them ready to put up there for you here in just a few minutes. But we've had 9 weeks, and what I'm going to show you is each week gross before they get their percentage, before my fixed expenses. I'm going to show you the gross of what I actually booked. Then I'm going to show you, well, on that same slide, you're going to see all the loaded miles. I didn't include the empty. I'm just doing loaded miles and actual gross each week. And then we're going to take the actual gross, and then we're going to divide it by the actual loaded miles and give you my rate per mile, per loaded mile for these entire 9 weeks. The average of it. I think you'll be in. I was surprised. I really was surprised. Really, I don't know how I did it. But, hey, I struggle. I run my clock tight. I still get home every week. You can ask the bosses if that's true. I get home every week for my 34. And sometimes I run through the house during the week. But you'll see here in just a minute. Well, I'll tell you what, without further ado, I'm going to put it up right now. Alright, now I'm going to leave it up for a minute or so while I talk about it. Like I was saying, I do get home, I book my own freight. I have a certain way that I try to book my freight, but that route has not been paying well. So these numbers are not on the route that I would normally take. Look at that camera just a shaking. I don't know. My truck is not riding that route. It has not been riding that route, but all of a sudden it wants to. I think that's the devil messing with me, trying to get y'all some real information on a real good company. That's what it is. So those numbers, I mean, I might go to Indiana, I might go to Virginia, I go to Florida. I go to Florida a pretty good bit. Georgia, then I go back over to Texas if I can get a decent run. But it's been very hard to find loads around Georgia going to Texas for a rate that I can stomach. And sadly, that's the direction I really need to go home. But, you know, you get up around Tennessee and Kentucky and that area, you can come out pretty good sometimes. You just really got to watch the market. I do last minute booking. Very seldom am I booked out further than a couple of days. You know, and that's usually just because of the weekend. Normally, I do not pick a load until I'm already loaded. And I don't usually find a load until the night before I'm delivering, or the evening before I'm delivering the next morning. One of my keys to success is to deliver early morning, pick up in the afternoon. Early morning, pick up afternoon. If you deliver in the afternoon, you're going to waste some extra time. So one of my keys to success is my delivery times and my pickup times. Now, sometimes it cannot be helped. Sometimes you have to take what the market gives you. But be real careful. Don't be afraid to back away from a high dollar load if it's going to cost you an extra 10 hours. Don't be afraid to back away from that and wait on a better load to deliver in the morning. Because I like to deliver on Monday morning, Wednesday morning, Friday morning, on some decent runs. Now, if you're running short hauls, you need to be delivering every morning. Keep that daily rate and that weekly rate up, because when you're running a lease truck like I am now, you start off in the hole. Your lease payments, your insurance, all that, you start off in the hole. So you have got to move that truck every week. You have got to make that money every week. You do not get to goof off. So let that be a lesson to you. Do not goof off. You see my numbers every week. Consistency. Keep that truck moving. Keep them bills paid. Because if you get behind, you're gonna get in trouble. It is hard to catch up. Now, all that being said, there's my numbers. God bless each and every one of you far and beyond your wildest dreams. Catch you on the next ride.